Hello everybody, welcome to
Passing
part 6 of
100
our Subnatica
meters.
Hardcore series.
Oxygen efficiency
I'm above,
decreased.
as always, into this. So, last episode, in part 5, yep, sorry, this is part 6, I think I said part 5, but this is part 6. So, everyone's doing alright. So in this episode, or in part 5, sorry, let me get myself figured out. We kind of wrapped up our base, we went explored some more, we actually ended up in the Lost River. And we've kind of been working around, getting some of our gear ready. And now, we're in a position that I believe we are ready to go to the deep. So we got our Cyclops Depth Module Mark II. We're on day 30, by the way, all this. So, checking all the upgrades, we got both of the Mark II, or we got the Prawn Suit Mark I. And so we have all those resources we need. The Cyclops Mark III, we need Kyanite, and the Mark II for the Prawn Suit, we need Kyanite as well. So we've got everything we need here and now. A little bit of titanium in inventory. Dump all this off. Yeah, so I'm going to do one last little check. We got plenty of food and water. We got plenty of power cells. We got all the tablets we need. Some medkits. So yeah, I think we should be ready to go. I'm going to do one last check for a beautiful base here. Oh, we also need to put our sea moth up just so nothing moves it right away. Oh, hit the base. My bad. Hey, no bases. None of the legs are spawned on our base yet, which I like that design a lot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, oh, we got some water and health kits left here, and that extra upgrade module we had. I am going to take all these acid mushrooms with us. Should have brought those with us the first time. That will give us a couple batteries we make. We got some extra lead we're leaving behind, and some other extra junk. I'm going to take this battery with us because this was our spare battery, spare med kit. We should be good to go now. We got some extra water too. Just make sure we have plenty of resources at all times. We got our prawn suit ready to go, and I think we are ready to go explore the deep.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So one thing I always do is I always drive the lights off, just because I think it's easier to see. 98% power. We also have the energy efficiency module. We have sonar, creature decoys, and the shield defense system. Okay. So now our destination solution. So in part 5 we went here as well. You can see how slow this thing is, but we need it for the depths. So we actually went into the Lost River last time. We were able to see the skull. We didn't take the orange tablet with us, so we couldn't get inside of it, but we were able to go down there and get the nickel we needed to get the upgrades. Just the only reason I did that so we didn't have to drag a moon pool and a vehicle upgrade console with us. And so it just makes it easier that we can go with just Cyclops. We don't need a base down below. Now it's fun to build a base down there, but it's not a whole lot going on down there. So here is where I would start using this camera. And I like this camera. This is my favorite camera, just because it shows us the bottom. So you run into a lot of stuff with this thing, just with how big it is. So that camera's helpful. Now, getting this thing over there can kind of be an issue. So there's two ways to go. There's this path you can go through the safe shallows, and then there's a path where you can go all the way around. You kind of have to go over by the quarantine enforcement platform and go back around the floating islands. I don't want to do that, because that takes longer. We should be able to get through this, but we need to be slow. We need to be careful. And we'll be half over water. There is our beautiful life pod. last time we'll see it for a while. There's the Aurora. One thing I don't like about the Cyclops is no matter how much you jump out of the water, you can't hear it splash, just with how loud the engine is. So over here, we kind of have this gauge, so we can see our health, see if we've taken any damage, which we haven't yet, thankfully. Come over here, it's a little deeper. And our noise level. So our speed dictates our noise and our energy consumption. Okay, real quick, while we are here, I'm going to take a quick, very small, fast pit stop. So I see this wreck over here, and we've not super explored it yet. I was going to go for bladderfish right there, and I don't know why. I just saw some metal salvage. I want to grab as much of free titanium as we can before we go down. There is titanium down there, so we don't need to do this. But if it's here, I want to take it. Just, it makes it easier for us later, so we don't have to be running around looking for titanium. So we got 10 pieces right here. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to sit here and go after resources for an hour. It's not at all the goal. I happen to see it. I figured there would be a little bit more, but that's okay. So, I'm going to turn the lights on in here. There's no point not to. So we got some extra titanium out of that, so that's good. I really should clear out my inventory, but I'm not too worried about it just yet. Good, we are out here. So, once again, our destination solution is the Lost River, and to do that, we need to go to the Degassi habitat at 500 meters. Hopefully we don't run into a reefback buddy here. There's a little flashlight right here. It is helpful, but I don't use it a whole lot. Power's doing good. We've got a long way to go though, which is concerning, but we got plenty of extra power cells. Plenty of time. We'll meet a creature. So, two things that make me concerned about our power consumption. One of them is the crab squids. The freaky guys, we got one of their eggs and they do that little EMP blast. Looks like there's something down there. Oh, it looks like there's an eclipse going on right before we leave. But those crab squids, when they EMP, you actually lose quite a bit. Looks like that's a silver deposit. But you lose quite a bit of power. So here's the wreck. So another thing I'm being careful of is, so these like balloons, as I call them, what do you want to call them? They have a name. I don't remember what it is. But they can actually like spawn in here if you come in here too fast. They're not loaded. Looks like we ran into something behind us. Not a big deal. They can spawn in if they're not loaded. I've had it before, right, where they got in, it like loaded in perfectly where it was inside of my Cyclops. Okay? And it was inside the Cyclops, and it actually ended up like freaking out the game and the Cyclops. See, this is where we're running some space issues. Okay, through here now. There's 2 warpers here to greet us. That's always great. Be careful getting through here. Alright, I think we're through the tight part. This area is always difficult to navigate, but the second we get Lost River, we're good to go. There's the Degassi habitat. So, this is when you should you know, chronologically be getting this, but just fine. So you also see we have threat detection over there. But anyhow, that orb like spawned inside of the Cyclops, and it caused the thing to like freak out. You see it's red, so we might get attacked here. Oh no. We need to come down here. Oh yeah, creature attack. It's not good. Anyhow, I destroyed a Cyclops doing that. Check. Looks like it's coming back from round 2. Having a lot of clearance issues here. Just like me at work. There's another one of their eggs. Oh, I'm sorry, Jelly Ray. I like you. You're my buddy. I need to hit you. Okay, now we're clear. So it warns us of creature attacks. A pretty serious thing. But fine. Okay. We got through that. We actually didn't get EMP'd, which I am surprised about. We got through that with 96% or 95% power. We didn't lose any health, thankfully, even though we got hit once. We ran into a lot of stuff. So that happens. So yeah, we are in the Lost River. We're still in the upper part, not the lower part. See, there's all these. We saw this last time we came through, but there's all these massive skeletons everywhere. And this giant skull. So this guy will actually come into play here in the story in a couple minutes. So we're actually going to take a quick little break. How far away from that? Oh, I'm plenty.
Engine powering down.
We're going to take a quick break. Get rid of all the junk in our inventory. There's copper. I know I have copper. See you here. And then this can go up here with all this fun stuff. What I'm looking for is the orange tablet. Perfect. And I'm low in water. Big thing when we're exploring down here, always be full on resources when we leave. We got plenty in our inventory, but it's not something I'm really gonna risk. Also, I always hate how the prawn suit they were like perfectly synced here. The sea moth was synced. The cramps good. He's got a jump jet upgraded. You guys probably can't tell because I didn't use the prawn suit a whole lot without it, but oh, see, it's powered, but my drill arm's still going. Oh, get away from me! Get away from me! There we go. Mess him up! Mess him up! There's a piece of nickel right there too. We spent like 20 minutes looking for nickel here. Couldn't find any. Plenty of rubies and quartz though. Wait for the dust to settle. Where's he at? Where'd he go? No idea. Not my problem anymore. So we didn't take a whole lot of damage, but I went up there just in case. Yeah, we use the orange tablet now. Come in here. Is it in here? Some bone specimen, or some bones. These are Leviathan fossils. So, and their ancestors, they're not anything that's here now, and these are all kind of the same scan thing. Fauna reproductive data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Aliens discover the life forms on the planet have just one sex. This is talking about a specific alien, by the way. They observed local organisms engaging in asexual reproduction. All healthy individuals tested were capable of egg laying. Eggs usually require genetic material from another species. In rare only cases, one parent was required. So this is talking about an asexual creature. I don't think we're supposed to be swimming in here, but whatever. So we got some ion crystals, and we got our fourth. This is a table. I don't know why we're scanning a table. We know what a table does. It's our fourth. Oh, what are they called? Cuttlefish eggs. Our buddies. A ruby just hanging out here. I'm gonna grab you. So why not? Always do the rubies. I'll grab some quartz too. I'm gonna come over here and check this out. Just some flora and fauna. This is stuff we see down here. Some fossils. You see these little mushrooms right here, and those. Yeah, just some fun stuff to see. I don't know where that crab's good's at, but we're gonna come here and scan out this in here. Can we scan? Yes, we can. I thought we tried scanning this last time, but maybe I'll save it for the story. So yeah, this is a million-year-old armored carnivore. It's larger than anything we've encountered on the planet, including that also includes the ghost leviathans. So the oceans would have had to have been very big, a lot. You know, let's say the oceans had to be different for this side. There had to be more, Leviathan class creatures. Had to be more, more food, more space, all this. Yeah, that's this area complete. And we come here for the lure and cuttlefish. So, got everything we need out of this, and we can continue down the river. So we did. That was about to really annoy me. Get out of here. Who loves you? You also like grapple the bottom here to like let your boost recharge. Come on, I'm right here. Let me up. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up. Hit slow.
I'm gonna switch to slow for a lot of reasons. A, because that's really nice. So when you're looking backwards, the controls inverse. So I'm pressing D and it's going to the left. Oh, we're getting attacked either way. So we can use our perimeter defense here if we want to, but I don't think it's necessary. He sticks to that area. We'll lose him here in just a few seconds. And that life pod is actually in the Blood Kelp Forest. Okay, this is the very part. So here's the Ghost Leviathan Juvenile. This is what Marguerite found and what ended up killing the crew of Degassi. So we have everything we need to avoid this guy. So we have it set for silent running. This makes it very quiet. He sees us, but I don't think he's attacking. If he attacks, we hit the creature decoy. So we're running very quiet. Nope, he's coming for us. We're gonna say no to silent running. So this guy is the biggest gateway for us. Alright, he's chasing our probe, or creature decoy. So I get this. If he comes to attack, I was gonna activate the Cyclops shield, but that takes a lot of power. So silent running and the shield take an obnoxious amount of power. Same with the sonar. I haven't activated the sonar yet. This is what it looks like. Helps us see the cave. It gets really helpful when it's dark. But yeah, so that Ghost Leviathan should not be down here, but Meredith had to go up. And there's an adult one in the Great Barrier Reef where we came down here, so that's where she probably found it from. So yeah, she found it, brought it down, and killed the Degassi crew. Trying to prove a point. Okay, so we're gonna do another pit stop here for a couple of reasons. So once we're here, we are relatively safe. Yeah, we have to go this way. But there's some table coral here we can get if we need it. How close am I to the ground? Oh, perfect.
Engine powering down.
So there's something really cool in that like tree over there. But first, we need to come explore this facility over here. You guys can't see it yet, but I know it's here. But we can see all the stuff around us. So this area gets pretty creepy to go to. Do I have a ruby drawer? That's ion cubes. Why don't I change that color to green? Do I not have any rubies? Might not have brought any with me. Well, dump that all here. We also need to get rid of our creature egg. Hang here. Everything else looks good to go. I'm going to take a purple tablet with us. I don't know that we need it. I'll take it with us just in case. So we're 89% power. Engine's off, correct? It is. So we're going to go explore another terraforming place. Here there's some limestones, like that's why I was saying I wasn't too worried about copper and stuff, because these resources are rarer down here, but they are down here. Look at this guy, he's got these little arms. We actually get to see one of these guys, but we'll take a quick look at him. So, he had an semi-impact skeletal structure, and he died of head trauma. So, time of death was about 1,000 years ago, and it was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. That means something. We're about to go figure out what that means. So you see, over there is where we have to go, actually, not back here. Got a lot of nickel down here. I think that's a giant. Oh, that's cool. See all these resources. I always love the little, like, acid waterfalls down here. You see these. There's something back here. And this is a sketchy place to go, but it's a very interesting look at it. It's just like the little box on the gun, the enforcement platform, but it's all ripped apart. It fell down, and it's just like some of it's like cords are hanging up. Oh man, I cannot pilot this thing right now for some reason.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yep. Alright, here's the entrance. Go, go, go. Oh shit. Sorry, shouldn't swear.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Sorry about swearing there, guys.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
So we're just gonna explore over here real quick. So you're supposed to be safe inside of here, and so that's why it got me so much they teleported us. Here there's just a bunch of stuff. We got this egg right here. A sea dragon egg. And so basically the one we just scanned outside where Cyclops, this is the egg to that dragon. So the reason alright, so kind of the whole story here. I think it says in this data over here we can download. But this facility was rammed by a sea dragon. Damage report. Leviathan detected a facility framework closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impact with master force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility shrinking. Breaches detected in the Unit 7 Leviathan eggs. Then they started a specimen destruction protocol. 314 specimens destroyed, 1 specimen unaccounted for. Then also saying, infected individuals can't leave the planet. There's another giant thing. So there's 1 specimen that got away. How cool this guy is. How big he is. Let's go little remains. It's a vast predator. So what they're doing here is they're studying all life forms on the planet. That's what this is a research facility. Come here and we're going to find out.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
I see it. It's not clear, but you can see all this stuff, and right here, scan the warper for the first time. And you can scan the other ones too, but they're dangerous. And so warpers were heavily genetically modified, and basically they were used from several different species, and they were kind of ripped apart and mixed matched. And they became a hunter and a killer, and you're literally said to avoid them. But their brains and nerve systems were digitally augmented, an advanced process, and that's why they also communicate, because they were digitally altered.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Yep. So what happened with this facility is it was collecting the eggs of that sea dragon. It took them, and the sea dragon was trying to get them back, rammed the facility, killed itself in the process. Just by damaging itself. And then so it killed itself in the process, destroyed the facility, and it actually caused its eggs to get destroyed during the process. But self-scan authorized, so check this out.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
So we were infected before we knew what was going on. Incubation time was 2 weeks. And our immune system is combating the infection. It's not doing well. And skin irritation, we're going to have. It's trying to tell us, hey, you need to figure this out, you're going to die. That's what it's saying. Oh, I didn't do the thing. There we go. So we're now pretty heavily infected. Super duper hot. So we got all those green pustules on us now. And if you take your gloves off, you can actually see that. That's been research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, so this is talking about the common peeper. It shows a no immunity defection. Death occurs within 4 days. So shows remission on exposure to enzyme 42. So enzyme 42 kind of acts like the cure that they couldn't figure out, but symptoms reoccur quickly. So they found the cure, but it doesn't stop you from getting reinfected. And they couldn't, they couldn't produce it on a large scale. If I talk. So Leviathan embryos, the adult specimen was simply too large for them to study. Egg specimens were required from their nesting site. The embryos show signs of immunity. No signs of immunity. Death occurred within 3 weeks, and a couple of the eggs were retained for research in a private location. So, unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from the Emperor specimen indicate some potency for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. While it is unlikely the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data on attempts to develop a vaccine. Day 31, we're now sick. So we've been on this planet for a month. No rescues come, and rescue did come, but nothing can come. That was a fun little adventure. But yeah, so basically it tells, hey, the Precursor we're figuring it out, and we're having a lot of issues with wildlife. So of course, I mean, you take someone's baby, what do you expect? Get away from these warpers, but yep, that's all we're looking for over here. Nothing like crazy here, we were just coming for some story. So now we can move on further in. We'll make another pit stop up here real quick. Is that lead? Yeah. No. But so that base is at 1.4 kilometers. So our prawn suit can go to 1.3, and I believe our Cyclops is also 1.3. Yep.
Engine
So we'll have to go a little bit deeper than what we are currently able. But we will come over here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to exit that camera. Come over here and check out this tree. I love this thing. Power's holding for now. A long way to go. Kind of see it. This is my favorite part of Lost River because it all turns from the green to the blue. I think it's just really pretty. See how this guy's infected pretty bad. I'm gonna leave it running just because we've only gone for a couple seconds. Yeah, this tree is massive. It's beautiful. Giant cove tree. It's called. It's got some funny story. Kind of keep an eye out. It's got this giant thing here in the center. But I was talking about it, but the tree's branches are wrapped around a number of maturing eggs for the ghost Leviathan. So the eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow with them. And they're waiting for conditions to hatch. That's a ghost Leviathan egg. That's freaky. And I wish I could take it and put it into our aquarium that we have not built yet, but we will, I promise.
Captain, all systems online.
We got the prawn suit, let's go. Like I said, just a sec. Oh, hi guys. Don't mind me. Come through. I like doing this just because, like, you can't see that. It gives us a better destination solution. So I just like this area. It's just calmer. It's a safe zone when you're in the blue areas. That looks like a thing of magnetite or titanium right there. Let's get some interesting colors. So many jail sacks down there. And then there's also bladderfish hanging around. Some nickels and ruby. Okay. So here's a giant waterfall right here. This area can be difficult to navigate sometimes. You kind of got to go sideways, then go down. Yeah. We're currently at 900 meters. We've never been further. This is where you typically run into that. Hey, both your prawn suit and your Cyclops can't go any deeper. So you have to kind of wait up top of this waterfall and then grab kyanite. You typically build a base right here is what it's meant to do, but said I didn't want to bring a bunch of crap with us. Some deep sea mushrooms. Boom. Look at this place. Immediately turn colors. We're right there. Make your life fun. This is a really good one to activate sonar. Just like this cave is so dark. You can see. How fast we're going. We just already went down to 1100 meters. How fast we're dropping. We're at 76 power. So something I'm going to check out real quick. See, this will give us a display if there's any damage on our system. Hey, look at that. That blue, that's kyanite right there. there's something else that's here pretty close that I'm looking for. I'm trying to think of it. Looks like nickel. Oh, I'm paying attention. Coming down over here in lower position. We need to grab some kyanite. Oh, the ground. There's a warper directly beneath us, but
Engine
not too
powering
far.
down.
So we're in a really hot area now. So we need to make sure our water is good constantly. Let's go get us some kyanite. I see you. Oh, there's two of these guys right around here. Just gotta go away. Fight. It really terrifies me when you're like sitting here and you're drilling all this stuff, and they just come out of nowhere and get you. So we don't need a whole lot of this. Okay, way too. Don't need a whole crazy lot of this, but if we get 10 pieces, that should be what we really need. So we are now in a place called the Inactive Lava Zone. And so an inactive lava zone kind of hints that there's an active lava zone. It's kind of our next destination. We should have plenty by now. This thing just won't break. There is a limit to how much is in here. It just doesn't break. Just my eye. There we go. Got a lot right there. We're at like 80% because that warper got us do some damage here. Also, if you're here without the reinforced dive suit, you will be taking damage. Just a heads up, it will happen. So that's beautiful. So also really nice when we activate our storage here. We got all the kyanite we will ever need. Oh, I forgot we also have iron cubes. First empty locker. Most people come here. I'm gonna save 6 pieces. 3, 6. Titanium. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6. Alright, so we'll need some more titanium for sure. Some I'm going to show you guys. I kind of showed you that design. We got like a critter right here. And what these guys are doing, these guys suck our power down. And if you let these guys sit there for long enough, they will take your power. They also obscure your vision, which drives me crazy. Gotta do kind of sketchy here. You don't have to kill them, but like I said, they're annoying. This titanium right here. Oh, dude, that could not have been at a better location. I see you. Oh, he's dead. It's my bad. We literally just killed him. Modification station. So we are looking for Prawn suit depth Mark II. So 5 titanium, the Mark 1, and 2 lithium. Okay, that's good. I thought we needed a plasteel ingot for that. Oh, so we don't actually need to get that titanium. But we will, because I know we have to. Where do we store? We store our ion cubes up here. Perfect. We have everything we need for this, so we get this one. And why it's in the Cyclops, they shouldn't take any damage. Those little pests are everywhere. Just gotta be careful and watch them. So boom, we have now 1,700 meter crush depth. So now the last one we can do is the Cyclops Mark III, and it's one I hate building because I'm not building part 2 and part 1 again. So what I'm going to do is really sketchy, but I'm going to go pull the thing out, build, I'm going to get all the ingredients, of course, first, but then you go and build it, get out. So I have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, that worked out just about perfectly. So I'm gonna go mine that titanium as well, just so we have plenty of resource. But, so first of all, I want to make sure we're at full health, and we are. And I know I can check over here, and I just didn't for some reason. Okay, Cyclops depth module. We got everything we need. We just got to pull out our depth module, and this is kind of spooky. Really fast. 100%, 100%. Good. Check our batteries. 0%, 35%, 100%.
1. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
So you see it's slowly taking damage, but you can do this fast enough where it won't. 1,700 meters. Now we've got max depth on all of our vehicles. So that's sketchy. You can do that. And see, it's already healing. Yeah, so let's go grab that titanium real quick. Move on from there. I see you. Get out of here. I love finding these deposits, and it makes the drill arm so amazing. Also, the fact that auto picks up for you. Because, so you, without the, like, arm attachments, you just have these, like, claws. And what you can do is you can grab fish, you can damage fish, I mean, you just grab resources like you can use to break limestone and grab material. And you can't do that with these, so it's really nice that it auto picks up so you don't have to sit there and find 20 pieces of titanium on the floor. So. Oh, hi! Oh, God. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Alright, we're done there. Yeah, so that's just like, they're basically like the sand and poop sharks, but they're down here. I believe they're called lava lizards. But, I don't care enough. My problem to deal with. We're gonna go dump all this titanium. And something else, since we're here, I'm going to switch out one of the power cells, just for like a safety thing. So, I'm not going to recharge it because that takes a lot of resource, but we got back up to 89% power. I just turned the boat on, dude. Are you kidding me? So let's go take out this guy. Because if they're on and you start moving, these guys will stay with you the entire time. Get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna move further in. Look how massive these caverns are. So I don't think it's that way, but this game's been redesigned a lot. Oh, that's one of the, like, inedible fish here. So, kind of when this area was first developed in the early access, you could actually enter it. There were 2 spots you'd enter it from. There was a hole directly under the Aurora that you could go down. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there anymore. There's one to the side of it, but you could go in those 2, and it was a cave, and it would take you all the way down. It was just super early access. Oh, I didn't realize we were right here. Oh, we should be a lot more scared than what we are.
Powering down.
But this is what's called the lava castle. And every castle has a dragon. That's the way it is. Oh, I'm stupid. I need to get back up there.
Detecting alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural structure at the center of this chamber.
Yep. So, as we can see, there's some Forerunner stuff over there. We're gonna go find this facility. I'm gonna take the decoy with us. Just because my ADHD is running. We got 2 parasites on us. So that sucks. this, and I'll go kill those two real quick while we're at it. Where are they at? Alright, they're both on the front. But yeah, so there's supposed to be a Leviathan class creature nearby. I'm honestly shocked we haven't seen him yet. But yeah, this is literally called the castle. The Warper! Stop bothering me, come over here and do your job. One of the guys down. The other one just disappeared. I need to find them, because if we leave them here, they won't we won't come back to 0 power as long as we're not gone for like a day. But they'll take 5-10% power, which is a big deal, especially when we need all that power available for defenses. I hear a Warper and I want to get away from it. I see that Warper above us. I think we're okay now. Okay, let's get in here. Stop fighting this nonsense. What? I actually just don't even know what just happened. We actually just lost our prawn suit. I don't know what just happened. But we just lost Polly. That hurts really bad.
The volcanic rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between 800
I'm so stupid.
and
That's my
3,000
problem.
Earth years ago.
I'm stupid. That's my problem. I left it like right on top of lava. I thought I put it on that rock. I thought it was safe right there. I cannot believe I just did that. But you know what? Like, that really hurts and it's very unfortunate. But we can still go. We can still do this. And of course, I hear the sea dragon. Really hoping our Cyclops will be safe. Not our Cyclops. Yeah, our Cyclops. I can't believe we just did that. But we're in here. And so there's two things we need here. A, we're going to use this tablet. I'm up here to get this blue tablet. I can't believe we just did that. So, it's a cool blue tablet. This is a one-of-a-kind tablet, just like the orange one, and unlocks it. Oh, I didn't actually pick the thing up. But unlocks a very special facility that we're heading towards. Giant thing of iron cubes. This is a teleporter and actually leads back to the... Stop that! Oh my god, that freaked me out.
Come here. To me.
Yeah, I cannot. I've lost prawn suits down here before, but never like that. But, so there's another one of those things. Fossil data. Here.
Integrating new PDA data.
So we use our last purple tablet right here. Get in here. Now this is where there's some very important stuff. There's two things here. And this is the thermal plant they've been talking about the entire time. It's in the core of this castle. I can't believe we lost that. Like, we can still do this without it, but man, that makes this immediately so much harder and so much more dangerous.
Alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
And 1.4 kilometers is the next area we need to go to. I actually just cannot believe I did that. Right here, we we have ion powers.
Integrating new PDA data.
And this basically tells us how their power works. Now this gives us two things: ion batteries
Powered blueprints from
and
alien
ion
data.
power cells.
Blueprints stored to data bank.
They're very expensive to make, but those batteries are, I believe, worth 10 times. Worth 10 times the amount as a normal battery. So a normal battery is 100, and they're 1,000. Oh, weird graphic glitch right there. But yeah, we normally would mine that. And because we don't have the Prawn suit's drill arm, it actually makes us, there's an area where we need a lot of ion cubes, and I'm worried we might not have enough now. But if we need an exit, we've got one there. Okay, so we got this. That's an exit. Okay. We can always leave there, and we could go build a new Prawn suit, but that's the teleporter that leads to the mountain. By the way, these little guys, they're like the Sentinels in Halo. Like they don't, when they're friendly anyhow, they don't typically affect you. They're just trying to upkeep their facility. I actually just cannot believe we lost that though. Like that's so scary. And I hear the sea dragon now. And I'm actually glad because these tunnels you can get lost in pretty easily, so we need to be careful for auction. Okay, we came out the wrong side, and so we have one. Oh, magnetite, sweet. We have plenty of oxygen, so I want to go back through the other side. God, that sea works. Freaks me out right there. So we have water and we have food on us. Yeah, we definitely came out the wrong side. It's right here. Get fresh breath. Back out. Here's the entrance. It looks like we came through. But yeah. So we've now found all alien facilities except for one storage location and the final containment. Let's see how we get out here. Let's go up. Up is a start. But yeah, we've now hit 1,300 meters. Deepest we've gone so far. God, I hate the dragons freaking me out. That warper was like whirling up to hit us. So we don't have anyone on us, so that's good.
Engine powering up.
Yeah, so typically I'm always worried about losing the Cyclops, not the Prawn. So if you lose the Cyclops, you can actually still go climb back in it when it's destroyed. Kind of just cool little feature you get. Okay, we've got a long way to go, so I'm not going to use this. I hope we're going in the right direction. Yeah, typically there's a sea dragon hanging around here, but we can't see it yet. Really cool to show you just how massive those things are. Oh, right here is something I'm looking for. I was looking for earlier. It's a skeleton of a Reaper Leviathan. What are we hitting? So the sea dragons actually eat Reaper Leviathans, which to us so far have been the scariest creatures in the game. The biggest. Until we met the Ghost Leviathan. So this area is very difficult to navigate. But I believe it's back here. So we're basically now, I think it's right here. Yep, it is. Maybe it's not. But there's this giant like hole you have to go like straight down in. And it's difficult to navigate and you always backside. Alright, so we're right back at the castle, so we actually went right now. Let's see if I don't have any parasites somehow. I hear that guy, and I can hear him everywhere. So I wonder if he's stuck in the ground or something crazy. But yeah, so this is kind of the final like difficult navigation. So when you're playing this for the first time, it's like it's hard to find everything, and you'll find stuff and then you can't find it again, and you know that's just kind of how it works. And like I've just played this so much, I remember all the locations, and we're draining so much power by doing this. Oh, down here looks promising. No, it doesn't. There it is.
It's low.
It's the sea dragon, so that's a good sign. Also, it gets deeper here. How massive that thing is. Oh, it's facing directly at us. Hopefully it doesn't see us. It sees us, but look at it. There's giant tentacles and it literally breathes fire. My head's slow. We should be fine. Turn this off just because we're losing so much power. It ran right over the top of us. Better get out of the way. I'm trying to see. I really hope we're not just backtracking right now. What I'm really worried about us doing. I'll head down this spot. I think we just backtracked. Which is not the worst thing if we do that.
The head's darkened.
Okay, head standard. See how dark it is. I don't think that's the way, but I'd rather confirm than assume. Oh, this might go deeper. It's that waterfall, lava fall, or those deep sea shrooms. Yeah, we just backtracked. Not yet, actually. Up here. Hopefully we can squeeze through this. Very tall ceiling here is what I'm worried about. Oh yeah, we definitely just backtracked a lot. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we just backtracked the entire way. Dang it. Our prawn suit would be so disappointed in us right now. Now we gotta do one of the most challenging things in this game and do a U-turn in this thing. So, alright, we don't have any parasites on us, so just drain a little. You see how fast power gets drained? Dang, that really sucks. I'm pretty sure every time it buoys, it's a 1% power. Yeah. So we need to turn this off for a while. We got all those extra batteries, but I won't use them. Definitely kind of dumb navigation right there on my behalf, but it is what it is. Not a quote I like saying a lot because it means you're actually ignoring the problem. Unless the problem is meaningless and you can't fix it, then of course it is. Okay. Take a quick break. Do is grab some power cells. We're gonna 2 power cells. We're gonna go change these out. Okay. That really sucks. See if there's actually a thermal upgrade. There is such a thing as a thermal upgrade for the Cyclops. What it does is when it's in heat, it recharges batteries. We don't have access to that, so we are doing what we can with what we have. We just need to be really reserved on power going forward. Because oh yeah, one of these things stuck to the face. Anyhow.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I didn't do that when I get back up. I heard an alien stick on there. And you hear these things like, it's like a metallic suction. Know where that guy's at?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh, he's on the... Alright, back right fin.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Back right fin, let's continue. Care that Warper is gonna try to snaggle us. Yeah. Head standard. And losing that Prawn is just because if we run out of power on this, we're stuck. I mean, there's no way back. Okay, here is that, not Revenant, that Reaper skeleton again. And there's the castle. And, oh, he's finally up in his castle. Right underneath. It doesn't look like he notices us. Perhaps he notices us.
Deploying decoy.
Hopefully that buys us some time. Actually, there's sonar and I never even looked. But we're gonna be a little more thorough in this area this time. Because I know we went to the right and got spun around is what happened. Looks like there's a lot of pathing this way, so hopefully I don't make the exact same mistake twice. So what needs to happen is we need to get out of this area. Because there's nothing left for us. And I have some resources. Not a lot. But maybe I can make a few more power cells and maybe even some ion cells, but our options are very limited after losing our Cyclops or Prawn. We're gonna go this way because we went to the right last time. This is Reaper skeleton. Hopefully we're not just backtracking again. There it is. That's what we're looking for.
Deploying decoy.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. He'll go after that for a minute. Swim down on this giant hole. Just have to go straight down it. The fit tolerance is terrible. Don't say anything. Nobody fart. Right here, if I just get the head through. I actually can't believe we survived that. We're through. 60% power and we're through. Oh my god. We're through. He was literally like pressing us in that wall. I don't understand how he didn't attack. I don't know why or how he didn't attack. Here, so we were in the inactive lava zone before. Now we're in the active lava zone. There's a second sea dragon, by the way. And so all Leviathans, not all Leviathans, I should say, but there's the set Leviathan. So there's the Ghost Leviathan and Lost River, all Reaper Leviathans, and both the sea dragons. Here's.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Now that's over. Yeah, so the juvenile Ghost Leviathan in the Lost River, him, both of the sea dragons, and so we have the blue tablet. Yes, we do. So him, both sea dragons, and I'm just gonna shove stuff in here because I don't care. Alright, so anyhow, that Ghost Leviathan, both sea dragons, and the Reaper Leviathans all are limited enemies. So if you go and you fight them, and there's actually ways to kill them with the stasis rifle and the knife, or the prawn suit. Rest in peace. Still just can't believe we did that. But all of that. We need more stuff. Ooh, you see how much you burn here? 3, 6, 9, 10. Alright, we got 10 of these. So hopefully that's enough. We're taking all that with us. Anyhow, you can go kill all of them, and then their bodies will just lay there dead forever. It's really cool. But so there's actually, I want to show all these like boxes over here are sound devices, so they freak out. They're supposed to freak out the sea dragon, so they don't come and do stuff like that. I can't, like I said, I absolutely cannot risk this.
Engine power.
We got all these leeches, of course. We're coming parked, like, kind of next and behind this facility. There's also a million workers. Dude, I don't understand why he's on me like this.
Engine powering down.
I really don't know.
Silence running.
I've never gotten attacked right here before like this. Kill it. This. Okay, so we have damage on the roof, taking water. I need that sea dragon to disappear though. That's what I need to happen. We have to fix that damage, or else it doesn't. It just kind of keeps adding for a while. I see that. I don't know if that's the decoy or what, but. Yeah. You know what? We just kind of. Okay. He's still on us? Dude, what is happening? I've never been assaulted this much. Not since elementary school. Sorry, we're having a bad time here. I'm also going to do this old bootlegger tricks, what I call it. So we have two full power cells. That one is low. This one's low. This one's high. This one's low. So I'm gonna keep that. We should have about 30% power, 30-40% power, 20-30%. Yeah, 35. So I'm gonna do that, and what you do is you save this. So when you come back, you can reinsert the power cell, and it won't have lost anything. Keep one with me just in case. Just because these things will keep coming for a while. We're also just gonna go because I don't know where this guy's at. I think he's bugged out through a wall. I don't like, quite truly, like, I'm not upset. It's just I've never had them act like that before. Go. I'm gonna use the special blue tablet. It's a whole facility. Normally, you come in here in the Prawn and fill the facility with smaller. But so this right here, the center piece, actually makes ion cubes.
Broadcast. Warning: vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
So ancient blade here. So that fabricates iron cubes there in the center. But this is actually an Earth blade. So this is basically saying the aliens went to Earth. This is kind of a thing. It looks like yin and yang. I think it says that. Yep. Aliens. It also says they visited Earth prior to the 4th century. So these aliens were in our species. They interacted with our species long before us. So, just some stuff here. We also got this circular object. It's spinning freely in air. Holographic projector. Rudimentary tablet. Great. So we're going to explore this facility. There's a lot going on here. That's our main area we're going to go to, but we're going to take a minute and wait. So, man, I can't move most of it. There are a lot of teleporters here. So I'm actually going to activate all of these, just because we have the ion cubes. But I'm not going to go through any of them. So there's 4 teleporters, I believe. There's 4 teleporters, and there's 2 areas we can explore over here. So here is actually the filtration center. So all those alien vents, we saw 2 or 3 of them on our way. But this is water being flowing, and it's flowing water in from all over the planet. And it's bringing water that's a lot colder than the volcanic area. It's water. And then it's bringing oxygen water, and then it's outflowing oxygen-derived water. So it's basically like recycling itself. Kind of a cool system. All these little like power beds. So I think that's supposed to be like some of the areas it's coming from. And over here, we've not seen this before, but down there is. How do we get down there? Yeah. Oh, there's a ramp. Yeah, so I think these are all supposed to be the biomes it's pulling from, and this is like a giant global thing too. This isn't just our area. Oh yeah. I can see there's ramps and stuff down there. Looks like we walk around. I'm too scared to fall down and die, so unless I see like a staircase up here, I'm not gonna do that. Unless it's right here next to me. And then I can stop talking. I don't remember this being here. It's pretty cool. But you see, there's a peeper that just went through that. So that's pretty cool. Just piping. So yeah, nothing important down here. Just exploring. Still got one normal battery. Yeah, So the loss of our prawn suit just makes us so much more anxious. And now that we're here, we're in a lot safer of a position. Now that we've lost it, I was really worried that A, we wouldn't either be able to find this or we'll lose the Cyclops and the Sea Dragon. Both of those were realistic opportunities. And you saw how close we got. And that dragon just started attacking us. It would have been over. Back to this teleporter. Great. So we're not going to go through these yet. We will eventually. But we're going to go look for stuff. So here's some more stuff. Alien technology. So it looks like another data pad. Oh, it's a translation device. Empty case. Unusual box. I don't remember what all these are. I remember getting a name though. Contains a highly unstable radioactive ion, so likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it. Yeah. So this is like a crescent artifact. This kind of looks bone shaped. It's basically a boomerang, but it's sending a high bandwidth signal out. And so it's talking DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implemented. So it's broadcasting DNA. So that's kind of a story that will happen, and I'll go ahead and talk about it because why not? So we'll hear some dialogue before the end of the game, and basically it'll say that it talks about the precursors and that they're different and they're kind of weird, and so Below Zero goes in this a lot further, and I'm hoping Subnautica 2 will, but oh, I didn't get that data. Oh, we need to go find another. We need to go build a tablet. That's gonna suck. Enzyme 42 project.
Integrating new PDA data.
Just telling us about everything. Up here is a research lab, but basically, here's one of the eggs of the Sea Emperor children. They were talking about it earlier. Can I scan it? Yep. And so basically, the precursors were this like digital, like they were digital intelligences. They no longer were born. They were all computer based, and so that's why we don't see any of them. They're still here. Like all their physical bodies are destroyed because of their craw. So there's no more biological component. But there are some of them still here and on their own home planet. But this is when the Sea Emperor. So they removed it from its egg, and then the bacteria killed it. And it got killed in the process, which is very sad. But like they're a digital species. Oh, okay, I was worried that would kill us. They're a digital species, you know. And so all their biological components were destroyed with the craw. So that's why it was so dangerous for them. And dangerous for everything around it. So like that emitter probably has one of them hanging out in it, and their frequencies are being transmitted. This is another cool area.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
That's the ampial egg, I'll tell you that. I don't know what else these are. I didn't see ampial. What's this one? It looks like a sea dragon egg. I don't know what that was. So you see, this is the first time we see the Sea Emperor Leviathan. Talks about it, you know, it feeds on microorganisms, it reproduces through eggs, it makes it, and 1600 years old. So, there's a lot going on. You see, there's another Sea Emperor egg, another ampial egg. I don't know what a lot of these are. Another ampial egg. I just don't remember a lot of the eggs. There's no cuttlefish in here. unlock this last door here. Oh, I guess we already did. We already get all 4 doors open? 7? Oh, we're missing a door. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to go down here. My bad. Oops. Like any 16-year-old hitting a curve. Oops. Oops. Killed the entire family. I love these, but when you play on the Xbox, every time one of those opens and every time you go through it, it nearly crashes your game. Sucks though is we don't have a second blue tablet, so we gotta go make one, and that's unfortunate. What is it to make one? Here it is. Kyanite and ion cube, so we have that. I forgot. So, I was gonna Google it real quick, so sorry for taking it. It's gotta be so annoying if you just like work in this building and every time you go in it's a doot doot doot. Anyhow, who's that guy again? Yes. 2 pieces kyanite, which we got, and ion cube, which we got.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It's kyanite. 2 pieces. So we got these 3 of these things on us. 28% power. I'll go out there and try to knock a few of those off. Here are the batteries we make. Tab. Oh, only required. No, it did require 2 kyanite. Dude just doesn't have anything else to do.
Engine powering up.
I just wanted to move and like.
Powering up. Engine powering down.
I was wondering if we were like in that guy's way somehow. So I just tried to move and let him go off too. I keep trying to turn this engine off and it keeps turning back on.
Powering down.
Okay. See it, but we got 3 of these guys. We got the blue tablet. Just a bit of bad angels off the Prawn suit. Here fighting all this. Sea dragons on the walls and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna hop back in for a second. I didn't see him right there, and then I just saw his face in the lava. Ooh boy, that's rough. Okay, I'm not even gonna fight getting those guys off again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit here and we're gonna be quiet. So right click also exits the camera. 25% power, and like I said, I pulled those extra power cells out just so we don't have to fight with that. Okay. It's rough. It's close. We should be fine. Hi, dude. Oh no. Go! Oh, he's actually shooting at this. Those things should be keeping him away, but they're not, and it's okay. But, so yeah. So I'm gonna open this door, We'll go through and we'll do the first story scene. It's in this next room, and then we're gonna call it a day. But for right here, and I can't leave myself on suspense along with you guys. Here. Also, walking this path through the Prawn suit is not difficult for a reason. Down here, see this giant vat of water we can't see through. I wonder what's going on there. Whew. Alright, nothing to do but dive on in. Interesting. Look at that thing.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Boy. Try to get out of the water. It's hard to without the prawn suit. Wait, we can't we? Or am I stuck in here? Oh no. Oh, that's right. I'm being silly. Know what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's the Sea Empress. Sea Emperor Leviathan, as we call him. So that's what they've been talking about this entire game. Enzyme 42 comes from this thing. Every time they start talking, we're talking about this thing. And there's a vent right there. Another vent. Come back here. Free ion cube. But we can get out this way. We put an ion cube in here, it just sent us back to the place we were just at, so we can get out. So I'm gonna do that. Hope that our game doesn't crash going through this. Oh, it's so bright! Oh my gosh! Yeah, those things make me sick sometimes, but yeah, we're up here. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna call it there for the day. And so yeah, we'll pick up that story next time, part 7. And so we'll definitely be finishing the series in either parts 8 or 9. But yeah, guys, we went through a lot of emotion today. We lost Polly. So yeah, a lot of emotion, a lot of heartbreak, but we made it. We're here at the final story, and now we've learned the truth about the precursors. We can learn the truth about the Kra. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody had a great time. Hope everyone's fascinated in the story. But yeah, guys, so hope to see you guys next time. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you want to support the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.